So what are you doing? What's in the news?
Well, if we're excited about the Hobbit marathon, which I kind of am, but at the same time I'm not, because this marathon, it's going to start at 12:30 in the afternoon.
And each movie is like 7 hours long.
Yeah. So that means the last one, they said the last one's going to be playing around, they're going to try to push it toward 9 o'clock, meaning from 12:30. And the last one, the third one, the Battle of Five Armies, is going to be 2.5 hours long. So if it's going to be 9 o'clock, that means 11:30. So 12:30 in the afternoon to 11:30.
That is horrible.
It's almost 12 hours.
I just don't even like the movies, to tell you the truth. I don't understand the movie because, like, in the first Lords of the Jewelry, or what is it? Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The ring thing. That's the same kind of movie, right?
Yeah.
Same thing.
This takes place before.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh, how exciting. Leading up to a movie I didn't like. But in the first Lords of the Rings there, they could have just flown on those chickens or whatever they are.
The eagles.
The eagles. The hawks, whatever they are. All the way there. Like, it's about the journey.
The whole thing about it was there was a disagreement between them and that they weren't going to help anything. They were neutral. They're not going to help the good, the bad. They're not going to do anything.
But they do.
At the end, Gandalf, you don't see Gandalf actually asking them.
And Gandalf's the wizardy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they were like, fine, whatever. Basically, and that's what happened at the end. So that's why they weren't at the beginning, because they were neutral.
So basically, the Hawks were jerks, like the whole thing, and they could have helped.
Yeah.
They could have been like, we'll drop your jewelry into the oven thing, whatever they are. The Eagles. The Eagles. That's a football team.
Yeah, the Redskins. Yeah. Redskin Eagles. No, okay.
You are so racist.
I am.
They're Hawks. You don't call me Eagles.
Oh, right.
They hate it when you call.
Oh gosh, that's so terrible.
No, the Hawks or whatever they are could have just carried the jewelry there. I don't understand the Hobbit movies at all, and I think he started that whole principle. What's the guy's name that did it?
George R.R. Martin. No, I'm kidding.
No,
J.R.R. Tolkien.
No, the guy that's doing the movies, Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson. Mm-hmm. Like, he started that whole stupid tradition of dividing movies up, I think.
When Lord of the Rings came out,
the Mockingjay thing.
Yeah, that was dumb. And the same thing with the Hobbit movies. They could have done one movie or even two. And they're adding a bunch of side stories and a bunch of, like...
more characters for the toys. Yeah,
even the Seventh Doctor's in there. McCoy, he's the Seventh Doctor. And he's playing...
McCoy from Star Trek?
No.
Star Wars. I always get them confused.
No, both of them. He's in both.
Really? Damn it, I'm not a hobbit. I'm a doctor.
He's the Seventh Doctor, and he plays Radagast. He's the brown wizard.
He plays...
It's okay.
Do you even listen to yourself?
He's Mexican.
The brown... He's a Mexican wizard.
Adam, he's just very filthy. He doesn't fight well.
The brown wizard is... I have gas. What was his name again?
Radagast.
Radagast.
And he's not anywhere in the Hobbit movie at all. So having him in the movies
is to get the people that watch the
and they're having
Doctor Who is it or whatever.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
It's the only reason he doesn't exist in the story.
They're just stretching out the movies, and they, like I said, they could have had the Hobbit movie put 1 or 2, but they made it into 3. That's why the second movie is my least favorite, because they just added way too much desolation of Smaug. A lot of people say smog, and I was like, no, it's smog.
How ridiculous.
I know.
How ridiculous would it sound if they said smog instead of snog?
No, it's terrible. It's not polluted. I mean, well, he's a dragon.
Well, that's like the Mockingjay. I went and saw the Mockingjay movie, and that... Wait, let me get it right. It's the third movie, but the first part, so like...
Yes.
First part of the third movie, which is really the first... prelude to the fourth movie, but like it's a trilogy.
The first half of the third book.
Yeah, I read the book. It took me like 2 hours, and but it was really irritating because you didn't see it, did you? Did you see it?
No, I'm actually not a fan of those. I read the book. The first one.
So brown wizards and hawks and stuff are okay.
I'm all for it. I mean, but
kids killing each other.
Yeah, because I already saw it. I saw it in Battle Royale, and I was like, oh, I like Battle Royale because that was awesome. And this one's like a not Battle Royale.
Yeah, it's a different movie. So that's why it doesn't have the same name.
It's the same. Oh my gosh.
But there
it goes.
The whole problem. Did you get it?
Well, it's just kept people.
Are you filling out your eHarmony?
Yeah.
You spelled statutory wrong.
Oh, darn it.
Yes.
Oh,
anyway.
Edit. Okay, I think I figured
But the first part of the Mockingjay movie was just a setup, like a commercial for the second movie. That's it. Like there was no reason for it. That book I thought was the simplest of the books, really, and it becomes.
Oh, you read it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I just said that you were.
Oh,
you were filling out your grinder.
Sorry.
And
what is it? The thing? I don't even know what it's called. There's a swipe left and stuff. What is it called? I don't know.
Tinder.
That's it. Yeah.
How come I know that stuff?
Tinder. I don't know.
Tinder, not Tender. Tender's a whole different dating
that's a
site.
wrong app. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you're tendering to swipe people,
goodness,
you might want to look into that. That's something like the Brown Wizard and We Had Gas or whatever.
Tender Brown Wizards.
Yeah. So, anyways, movie recommendations. Go and spend
11 hours.
Oh my god.
11 hours. I don't think I'm going to do it.
No. They have those on DVD, right?
Yeah. But it's $18 for all three, or the last one for $12. So $18 to sit there, and or $12 and you see the new one. But it's not worth the butt sores. It's really not.
And you can't even sit here without multitasking, let alone.
Oh my gosh!
Having your IHOP and stuff out, and you're going to be doing that.
Well, I'm going to bring my iPad to that.
Do that.
Yeah.
Bring like a whole media center.
Yeah, full brightness.
Mm-hmm. They love that.
It's their favorite.
And the best thing is, restrooms close that day at the theater, so that'll be fun.
Do you imagine? I mean, I'm not saying that people who are fans of fantasy and stuff don't shower, but they don't. Some of them don't shower.
No, because their moms are usually in there.
Well, there you
go.
They can't. So 11 hours.
Hence the Brown Wizard.
11 hours. Oh, I see the relation.
It's all coming around now.
Oh my gosh! Full circle.
Full
circle. Wow. And
that's why I'll be the 8th Doctor.
No, that was the other guy using the movie.
Oh, there is an 8th Doctor? Yeah, I don't know these things.
It's okay.
That's the guy that lives in the phone booth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he lives in there. Gosh.
I really don't follow this stuff, and I love that it aggravates you. Like
it doesn't at all. But I am gonna go watch the third movie. I don't think I'm gonna watch the first two at all.
Oh, I'm debating.
11 hours, and it's gonna be stinky, and they're gonna have breaks in between. They said they had last time they did the Batman marathon, the Dark Knight, and it was tolerable, but by the third movie, which is something brand new, I was getting sleepy.
You know, I actually listened to great segue. I actually listened to a podcast with Adam West talking about
awesome.
Talking about the Batman and stuff, and about the old show because it just came out on Blu-ray, and I didn't realize they did 2 episodes a week. It was on twice a week, every week. Like he said, they got like 1 or 2 months off max. Jeez. And they would film a full hour and then divide it, make a cliffhanger in the middle. And they were on twice a week. So like every Tuesday and Friday or something. And
that's insane. That's
a little bit. But they were talking about the Dark Knight and all that, and he was wondering about his voice, like why he talked like that. And we saw it on TV the other night, and I actually had to turn on the closed caption because I couldn't understand what Blaine was saying or whatever.
You have to use a cup or you're
yeah.
I'm going to get you, Batman. And you're like, what? Excuse me?
I don't understand. And as he pointed out, when they did it, it was a comedy. And a lot of people took it serious and stuff, but they were shooting it as a comedy. And he said, what happened? And he blames Frank Miller and the... I know some of this stuff.
Look at that.
Yeah. I wrote it down. But blames him for the Dark Knight image. But I don't have a problem with it, because I think Superman is... annoying, Mr. Goody Goody.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think I'm gonna like the Superman Batman movie either.
Really? Not enough wizards and
brown
birds.
Brown wizards.
Yeah.
You gotta get it right. There's not enough of that. And I have no clue how the plot's gonna be. One of the most iconic moments was whenever Batman actually defeated Superman. He didn't kill him, but he had that awesome speech where he had him, and he's like, I want you to remember my hands around your throat.
Oh,
you know,
is that how he said it?
Yeah, that's how he said it. Around your throat. He's Batman.
Well, he's just enforcing the illegal immigrant policy because you talk about the most ultimate illegal immigrant.
Well, he just says that I'm the man who beat you.
Wait, get close and say it.
I'm the man who beat you. There you go. Yeah, that's what he says, and. It's just like, oh, snap. And then it was just one of the cool Batman moments.
How does he beat him? How does he beat him?
Kryptonite gloves. Yeah.
Kryptonite gloves.
That's all it took. Yeah. But it's really hard to get, and I don't know how. I can't remember how he got them, but he had. Did he put it in his blood too? No, I don't think so. I thought he did. No, they're gloves. I gotta remember again.
Yeah, you don't want to get that wrong, just in case.
There's a lot of drinking, man.
Well,
it's a hard life.
I saw. What was the first one? The Superman that came out like 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh, you mean you can take a nap in the movie theater and it was awesome?
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey was
yeah. So I'm at that, and they get to the scene.
Brad something with Superman. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, and they get to the scene where the bad guys shoot Superman, or shooting him like crazy with the gun, and he walks up and shoots him in the eye.
Yeah,
and I was there with someone, and at that point, she's eating popcorn, and she turns to me and goes, "Yeah, right." And I said, "So everything
is
up to this point is fine, but him having a bullet bounce off his side, that was it. The flying, the tights,
he should have blinked. I would have believed that if he blinked. No.
The non-life support system in the capsule that brought him to the planet. Like, all of that stuff was okay, but the bullet, too much. It was. So, I think it'll be fun.
I'm going to go watch it. I am, but I'm not going to be excited about it.
You'll be excited.
There's a lot of other movies to be excited about that year. It's next year, right?
Next year we got
Captain America 3.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah,
I think so. I can't remember. And then December in 2015 we got the new Star Wars.
What?
Yeah.
There's a new Star Wars coming out?
Yeah, I think it's the 9th one.
Yeah, that's a little crazy though. And what other one did I see? Oh, I saw the new Terminator thing.
You mean rehash? The rehash number rehash?
I think it looks cool.
And he said all his catchphrases in the one little teaser.
Come on.
Get to the job.
It's Terminator.
And then he's about to fall out of the helicopter, and he's like, I wonder what he's going to say. He's like, I'll be back.
Yeah, well, he jumps out of the
thing. Okay. I'm going to be right back.
Come on. The Terminators were good, except for the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one.
I love the second one.
Yeah,
I hope this one's good. I really do, but I don't know.
Next year's going to be like a big...
They keep doing full circle, like, oh, we could have prevented it, but we're actually...
But this is a cool one. This is like the beginning. This is when they send Reese back, but he gets here and like things are different, and so he doesn't know how to help.
I'm excited for that, but it's going to be like... Imagine if you can travel in time.
I'll try.
Okay, now go. You can travel in time, and
I'll see you I'll see you last week.
Well, yeah. If you want to kill Hitler, right? Hitler's a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
So you go.
I heard he was a mean drunk.
He's a mean.
I hear he was a mean drunk. He didn't drink. He was a mean drunk.
Yeah. So you want to kill Hitler, and you want to save all the Jews.
I want to save them all.
Say you just want to, and so you kill Hitler, right? You're like, aha, there you are, Hitler, and you kill him. But you're actually making Hitler by killing him. You're thinking you're killing him, but it's somebody else that takes his place.
Yes.
So you were actually
There's a Twilight Zone of that, yes.
You're the reason that you made Hitler. And so events had to happen the way they do. So that's how I think this one's going to go. Like, oh, this is going to, because of what they've done, actually puts the events into place.
Into motion.
Yeah. And I don't want to see that. If they surprise me and it's completely different and it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that at all. Then awesome. Right. Just not like Interstellar.
Not with this movie again. You know I love time travel and stuff. Like, I love it. And Interstellar just ruined it. I love the movie up until the moment. I don't want to say what it is, but the moment where it's impossible. It's just impossible. Timeline wise, and it wrecked it. It was unneeded. It was unnecessary. If they had left it out, like when he did Inception, and left the people wondering,
it was brilliant.
Things.
It was perfect because people left the theater like, what?
Inception?
What happened? Yes, and it was awesome, and it kept people talking, and in the forums, and internet went crazy. If you went on there and you were trying to find something like, what's the real answer? You saw crazy theories. And
but you know what? I saw where he did an interview recently and talked about that, and they were asking him about it, and he said people were missing the point that the token, or what do they call it?
Yeah.
Was it token?
Yeah, it was a token.
Token. The token
black guy
at that point was irrelevant to Leonardo da Vinci, or whatever his name is. So that was the point, is that he just didn't care anymore. He didn't even look at it. He left and stuff. The point that the audience was supposed to be left with is that he was happy and he didn't care anymore. So whether it was real or whether it wasn't didn't matter to him.
But people want answers.
They do.
Same thing with, we keep connecting all these films, like Cloverfield. Did you watch Cloverfield? I really liked it.
Yeah.
It was a found footage film. You know, people were like, oh, found footage, oh my gosh. Like, I don't like the Paranormal Activity movies. I don't.
No.
But Cloverfield, it was neat, and it started off saying this is found footage,
Right.
and I loved every bit of it. And at the end, whenever they're in the tunnel, and spoiler alert, it's been like 5 years. Why haven't you watched it? And the tunnel's caving in, and the tape ends and just stops. Well, that's the end of the tape, and people were mad. They wanted explanation. They wanted anything. I was like, no, that's not the point.
Yeah,
you can't have an explanation. And there's going to be those kind of people that they want an explanation. They don't want to enjoy the movie for what it is. They want everything explained to them. And Interstellar did that wrong. Yeah, they explained everything.
They didn't need to. Like, they could have just left it up in the air as to what that secret
and
was.
Like we said, it could have easily been, like, the internet would have blown up. Crazy theories. Oh, that would have been so cool. And then, but Christopher Nolan, he saw too many. I think he's just a big fan of Doctor Who and a closet Doctor Who fan, and I think that's where he incorporated some.
Yeah, but it still doesn't make sense. Cause and effect principles were all.
He just wanted cause. Yeah, you're right. Cause and effect was not there for him, and he doesn't care.
Right.
And he made a lot of money.
Well, you're saying about endings. People need that in America. They need that because, like, for example, I Am Legend has an alternate ending. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
And
even in the books, it was brutal.
Yeah. And that was like the 4th version of that movie. I've watched all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, there's one with Charlton Heston where
they're trying to remake that, by the way.
In the Charlton Heston one, I don't know if you've ever seen it, Omega Man.
No.
It's the same story.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, he's living in an apartment and, keeping these people away, but they are, it's done in the 70s, I think, and they're like disco, like, hey, groovy man, come out and join us. Like, they talk to him and stuff.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. They ride like motorcycles and stuff.
Oh, what does that remind me? I think South Park did an episode. South Park has done everything, but it's oh, no, it reminds me of the, what's that band and the group and the ding, ding,
New Kids in the Ball.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, man, oh my gosh. And they're like, everybody shuffling. In the music video, they're like, what happened, man? They woke up from a coma, and they're like, what happened? Be like, you just got to keep dancing. You got to make sure that you keep dancing. If you don't dance, they're going to know that you're not one of them, and then they're going to make you dance.
Right.
And the whole music video is them, like, trying to get away by dancing. Like, oh my gosh, we better make sure they know we're not normal.
But that's my point, is that they had to wrap up and change the ending, and they said that the end that they had on the internet was shown everywhere else in the world, but except in the U.S.
Because the test audiences weren't happy.
Because they need a finale. They don't want to be left guessing and stuff. And there's several movies like that and stuff.
I think in the books, if I can remember correctly, they caught the person, Will Smith, and they caught him,
put him on trial and stuff.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
And then, but he was the boogeyman.
Yeah. That's what they explain. Yeah. And that is that the name I Am Legend is that he becomes the boogeyman. He's the legend that race tells people. To scare their kids. Like, he's the one that they keep. And there's 2 different levels of them in the movies and the books, where there's this society that has courts and police and everything. And then they have the ones that are brought back from the dead. And those are the monsters. And those are the enemies of them as well. So
it was a nice twist. It was like a nice Twilight Zone. Man, they got to bring Twilight Zone back.
Yeah, they've tried that. Cool. Anyways, we have go see The Hobbit.
Yes.
Marathon if you don't have a life. Star Wars coming out.
Pillow.
Yeah. Star Wars coming out next year. Yeah. And Terminator gonna be awesome, despite what you say. And
what were the other things? They even spelled it wrong.
What?
They even spelled it wrong. What is it called? Terminator. No, Exodus.
Terminator. It's gonna be great. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Anyways, the Terminator thing, and what else is going on?
Oh, they're remaking another Bible movie.
Yeah, we know how that ends. There's a book. They should make a book about those. That'd be great.
Exodus.
The
Moses one.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about that.
Oh, okay. Branson. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, anyways, a bunch of movies for you to go see. Check those out and have fun.
Yay.
See you around. Bye bye.